question.
Right.
Looks like the Titans are hitting. Looks like the Titans are hitting. Who's announcing this game today?
All right, morning everybody. This is Todd Krofchick, Titan parent, proud dad of number 27, Olivia Krofchick.
And Tim Miner with 07 Texas Glory, proud parent as well.
Looks like the Titans are up first.
We've got Timber. She's going to be pitching for 07 Texas Glory, and Hensley behind the plate. Timber's a great infielder, along with being able to be an amazing pitcher as well. Can move the ball and got some great speed behind him as well.
So these teams have a history, I know. We've been here in Texas 4 years. Played Norwood many times. I don't think we ever beat them until the last time that we played. So it was good to get that monkey off our back.
Right, absolutely. I'm sure it was. There's always those monkeys you gotta get off your back. And which daughter's yours?
27, center fielder.
Yeah.
Looks like she will be batting first. She either bats first or last. She's a slapper.
Yeah,
So we got two leadoff hitters. Two leadoff hitters on this team, so they have to rotate.
Exactly. Yeah, I do like how Glory does these live events. It's really nice. We worked with the Denison one a month or so, a couple months back, and it was a great thing to watch. Mix the teams together, let the girls play, mix in.
Yeah, this is cool. First time up in the booth announcing anything.
Right.
First pitch looks like a ball.
For those that are watching, it looks like we've got Ella Berlage in the in left field. We've got Olivia in center field. We've got looks like Taylor Miner, number 50 in the right field. Pitching is going to be Timber.
Looks like a foul ball there. Little chop slap attempt. 2-1. So being her dad, I know all of her strengths and weaknesses.
Exactly.
I'm not going to share them. She's got an excellent short game and doesn't have a lot of weight on her yet. So when it comes time to put some power behind it, I think she wishes she had a little more muscle to her. But
Oh yeah, but I'll tell you, man, those slappers, man, they get some great scholarships out there. And you got a good slapper on your team, and you can put them wherever you want in that lineup. It's nice to be able to put that ball where you can put it.
Yeah.
You know, put it off the ground in the air quickly.
a little pop up to third.
Hopefully it's off the ground first.
Yeah, got to get that on the ground, but a little flare over to third.
Oh yeah. So for our infield for 07 Texas Glory is going to be number 14, Claire. Then we got number 8 at shortstop. That's going to be Bree. Number 10 looks like we have Madison. Is that Madison? Yeah, that's Madeline. And then we have Gabby for our first baseman right now for the infield.
All right, Bree Williams is up second. Bree's our other slapper. Extremely fast player. Rarely will you see somebody faster than Bree. So if this gets on the ground, there's a high likelihood she'll be safe at first. Foul ball there. Counts 1-2. Bree also has a younger brother, Bryce, who is our Titan super fan. Anybody who's played us regularly knows who Bryce is. They can hear him chattering nonstop. There it is on the ground, right back to the pitcher, and got her at first.
So that's kind of hard to have two parents, one from each team up here, like going, yes, suck to you.
All right. All right, batter number 3, Coach Matt's daughter, Olivia Bittner. Sister plays at Maryland now, in her first year there.
Hey, got a friend of mine that played in Maryland. She's now in East Texas.
Yep.
So there's a really good softball program out there.
So this Olivia pitches, plays a little bit of second. Really outstanding approach at the plate.
Good.
This field, by the way, Tina Minke Field, was redone a few years ago. Goes 200 in the corners, 210 with a little bit of wall into center field. So if someone hits one out today, it's a good poke.
Yeah, well, coach has already hit one.
Yeah, right.
He's trying to hit fly balls to the outfielders a minute ago.
Foul ball straight back there. 1-2 is the count.
Yeah, have you ever been to Texas High School? I'm sorry, Northwest High School? Over there off of
Yes,
114.
yes,
That
yep.
wall is huge.
Yep.
And a 230-foot center field,
Yep.
too. It's amazing to see what they did to that center field. Like, why would you put that big?
Held back on the changeup nicely, but ground ball to second. Got her out. End of the inning, 0-0.
Our lineup changes quite a bit, so I'm going to have to watch as we go because we don't normally have the same lineup very often.
And I failed at our. Let's see. So click on varsity. I think you said. There we go. That'll go blank. And then sponsor, if you would.
Okay. Man, I wish I had this at my at Rockwell High. I had to put all the songs, all new songs and everything on an iPhone, a dead iPhone that I had. And we just got an amp and a speaker system. That's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
So I wish we had that kind of a board. So how long has the Titans been together, this specific team?
This specific team's been together, so about 4 years, a little over. Initially, we had very little turnover.
Mm-hmm.
We've added and subtracted a few pieces over the past couple years, but there's still a core of about 6 girls that have been here the entire time.
That's good.
So that seems pretty good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's hard to find a good core group of girls to build the name of a team and for everybody to stay together for a while.
Yeah.
I think Timber came on our team about a year ago. She's our first batter, number 7. And then, of course, being second, she's a lefty. She's a lefty slapper.
Yeah.
She's been on this team ever since they created, back in the day, I think, T-ball.
Wow,
So
okay.
before they started going tournament ball, of course, select, whatever you want to call it nowadays. Texas Glory 07, or 07 Texas Glory. Really hear me? Okay, there we go. Yeah, 07 Texas Glory's been together since, man, a good group of core girls, like you said, probably about 5 or 6 of ours as well.
Okay.
My daughter came on, I think, the first year 10U. She had played 2 seasons already of 10U before she had to move to true 10U.
Okay.
We got. Do we have anything for?
Nope, they didn't get
okay.
it.
Oh, I see. It's the Titans house.
Yeah,
I'm not going to have us on the board. Okay,
no
I see
video
it.
board. All right, so Titans have Journey Nerio pitching. Jaylee Dressler's catching. Adriana Mountcastle at first. Olivia Bittner at second. Emma Richards at short. Addison George is at third. Bree Williams in left. Olivia Krofchick in center. And Gabby Cuellar in right.
First 2 pitches are a swing and a miss. 2 strikes. I'll say that's one thing about Timber. She gets up there and she can be 0-2 count, and she'll still figure out a way to get on. It's a good at bat every time with her typically. Good check. Okay. You know what? I can even put it on my phone, so I have that too, so I don't have to worry about me.
Well, this is the link.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, swing and a miss there on the 4th pitch. First out of the inning for the Titans.
And number 11, up to bat. Like I said a minute ago, she's a good little lefty slapper. got some speed. Of course, you should if you're a slapper. You better have some speed if you're a
that's the
slapper.
idea.
Foul ball pitch.
So that's always going to be left.
Okay.
So we're going to switch the next switch to come up.
And that's the top one will be left.
Yep.
Thank you. 0-2 count.
So
Swing and miss.
Journey is our workhorse.
Yeah.
And definitely our number one pitcher, and we're typically in all the games that she pitches. So I don't know what it is. Must be spinning the ball pretty well because it's not necessarily overpowering, but really does a good job keeping the batters off balance. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3.
Now Tinsley's she's a banger, man. She'll hit the heck out of that ball, but it's funny because she can lay down a beautiful bunt too. You don't think about it with her size, and she's going to have speed. She's got pretty amazing speed for her size. Very strong young lady.
Is this a pure 07 team then?
Yes,
Yeah.
pure 07. Most girls are 2025s. We got a couple 2026s. Technically, my daughter should be in a 2026, but we pulled her up. Of course, when they're in daycare, you always listen to the teachers. Oh, they're so awesome, right? You need to push them ahead. But if I had a boy, like, oh man, you need to
Hold
keep
him
that
back,
boy back
yeah.
3 years at least.
Yeah.
Especially been my boy, I'm sure.
Good cut there. Swing and a miss, 2-1 now. So Journey's dad, Ernie, is assistant coach here. Journey's been with us probably about 2 years now. She also guest played a little bit with us prior to that. She's got a really, really good changeup. Really good changeup. Uses it well to keep the batters off balance. And then you see a lot of pitchers that with their velocity they're either up or down, but she can move it all around. So I think that's what helps her the most.
Yeah, she can put that ball right in the corner though. You can tell she has some spin on that ball because that ball that did hit the dirt before the plate, you can see it sort of change direction pretty quick.
There's that changeup.
Change up, yeah, I can see.
Got a
And
good
it's-
chunk of that one off
and
the
it hit
wall.
the fence, yeah. We're gonna get a stand-up triple on this one. Oh, and yep, good weight and good cut. Now this young lady here, number 19, McKinley Mann, her dad's actually a coach over at Williams Middle School in Rockwall. And she's been on this team as long as my daughter as well. So they actually recommended this team to us before we came on, and she's a pitcher as well. It's amazing what she can do with that bat. You wouldn't think about it with her size.
Right.
You think, oh, she's probably just going to be a good base hitter, but she can put that sucker over the fence too.
That was an excellent piece of hitting by the last batter, waiting on that changeup.
First ball swing and a miss. Strike.
Yeah, Journey does not get phased, so hard to rattle her. I would expect she'll come right back here and get in a good battle here with this batter.
No, it really looks like that. You can tell a lot about the pitchers sometimes when certain things happen. If they get a hit, if they get a big chop like that to the wall. Sometimes they have a hard time throwing that first strike that they need, or need to get that first strike on the next batter. She seems like to hold herself well there. Looks like we fouled one off there.
Counts 0-2. Glory still have a runner at third.
Definitely a little chilly morning, a little windy, chilly morning here. Got a little bit of the wind going to our faces here. Just a little bit, 46 degrees. Come on, Ed. Why are you laughing? You got like a big old coat on you.
Blowing into your face.
Yeah,
No wonder y'all volunteer.
exactly.
Volunteered, I was voluntold. What are you talking about?
Same thing, you know how it goes.
It's definitely nice to be in the press box right
Hey,
now.
yes, it is. Yeah, this is a really nice press box, that's for sure.
You guys want some hot chocolate?
Yes, I would like some sprinkles and
Whipped cream and sprinkles. Come on, if you're offering.
He does that. Use your
Yeah.
He's omnipresent.
Well, it's funny. I announced for Rockwell High, and it cracks people up because our mic. We had to change our mic out, and I haven't had a chance to check it.
we were supposed to play Prosper today. Oh, made her wait on that changeup. Hanson dropping the gap. Dropping the gap behind shortstop. And the McKinley man gets on at first.
Yeah, and of course my voice overblares the mic, so it cuts in and out of the speakers.
All right, number 14 is Claire. Claire's one, man. She gets a hold of that ball, it's gone. And you definitely can tell with her size and being very strong, very stocky. Nice young lady in the dugout. It's crazy what she can do at the plate, though. First pitch to be a strike down the middle.
I am sure at this point, Journey is a little surprised that her best pitch twice in a row now has been put into play.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah. It's you know, when you're known for a changeup, and if anybody scouts you, you better be ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, it's if you're disciplined at the plate, hopefully you can hit any pitch. There's a little chilly dip there. The pitcher, she gets her out at first for the third out. So 07 Texas Glory makes the first impact of the game of scoring a run with a little shot behind shortstop. McKinley man's hit.
Yeah, click on JV again. All right, so I'm not sure who's up.
He's mic'd up. He's mic'd up.
Oh Lord.
What happened to your mic?
I gave it to back to Nick. They say he was working on it. Am I out there
That's
showing?
bunch of crap.
It is a beautiful day though with that sun out. Maybe it's not that wind so much. It's kind of a little teeth chatter there. But
I get to tell you what to do.
my daughter said to me this morning, she goes, "Dad, I think I'm gonna put my undershirt on just to be safe with that wind out there." I was like, "It's a good thing you did, babe."
Yeah. It's Texas, right? So
Yeah, right.
the wind here is known for ruining what would otherwise be extremely comfortable days. Today is no exception to that rule.
Very, very true. Very true.
No. I cannot.
All right, so let's play Journeys.
That's the whole thing, right? That's the thing. If I turn this on, then I'm 100%.
So does the head coach love Journey, the music, if his daughter's name's Journey?
That's a good question. You know, you can always tell the parents who have influence on the walk-up music
Right.
when you hear Journey and Def Leppard and
I've
AC/DC.
already got her one. Entropy.
Just a small town boy.
Uh-huh. Journey's one of our 2026s. Our team
Okay.
sounds like it's constructed like yours. We've got, I think, 2 or 3 2026s.
Yeah.
The rest are 2025s, but they are all 07s.
Yes. Yeah, my oldest daughter, she plays for Impact Gold Rodriguez, and that's one of the things that's kind of funny because when you get to that age, like 14U and up type stuff, when you get into high school, it's crazy to see. Like we have Roxy Thompson, one of our girls. She plays for 18U Rodriguez, and as she was a freshman, she was playing against girls that were seniors fixing to graduate.
Yeah.
So you get to this age, you either, or sorry, 16U, I apologize, 16U and 18U, you might as well, some just go play up into 18U and play that for the next 4 years.
Right. Right. First pitch ball to Journey. Journey's like obviously pitching, but she also plays first. Can pretty
ball's
much
moving
play anywhere
left.
in the infield. Pop
Yeah.
fly.
You see that wind playing a little bit of little work on that ball up in the air, though. Oh, I thought it was going to come straight to her, but it started moving towards left field.
All right, batter number 5 for the Titans in the lineup today. Jaylee Dressler, who's catching today. When she's not catching, she plays third. Got a real strong arm, and she has hit 1 home run so far this season.
Change up.
Is that a ball though?
I think it was.
Must
Somehow,
have
I
been
guess
high.
it entered high, I guess. You know, because we have the best angle up here. This press box is way up in the very top. We know what's ball strike, right?
Exactly. We're only 80 feet away.
Yes. And every parent in the stands when it's their daughter, it's always questionable, right?
Yeah.
If they have a better angle, we're sitting in the stands.
Yeah, I'm happy with the call, but
Of course.
I'm sure you're not. Looks like it's 2-0 right now. It's just a bit inside.
That was a good miss, though. I thought I caught the corner from this angle up here, but maybe came in low. That is one thing with Timber, man. She can paint those corners pretty well, and for her size, you don't think that she's going to throw a ball around 63 miles an hour already, you know. And it's really good to see a young lady like that building. She's got some major confidence up at that plate too. At that strip, and then when she gets in the infield, you can just definitely see that level of confidence. I'm going to take that ball. I'm going to get you out.
Well, you guys have always had great pitching.
Good swing.
Games
First strike.
Games we played against this 07 Glory team, historically we've not put a lot of runs on the board because the pitching's been really, really solid.
Absolutely. Our pitchers are definitely, we've got Riley Adams. That's a pitcher. She can really put it across that plate.
It's a well-hit ball to right field, but
of course, my
easily caught.
My daughter sucked it up into her glove so easily. Just perfect, right? Yeah, Taylor. She took that number 5-0 after starting playing softball. When after her sister started playing or was playing softball, she's 3.5 years older than her. And that 5-0 stuck when my oldest daughter stole a second. And I was a coach at the time, and I yelled out 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Somebody called the popo. And she goes, "Well, I'm going to have that number 2 when I play softball." I said, "All right, babe."
This up now for Titans is Adriana Mountcastle. Adriana went back-to-back with home runs last weekend, 2-in-1 game. Got a lot of power. You come to practice here and watch her in BP. It seems like it's about 50% of them are going over the fence now.
That's good. A little screwball inside. Fouled off. We got a 1-2 count now.
Shaping up to be a good one right now. 1-0. 07 Glory right now. Big swing and a miss.
Good rise ball there. I'll say that Matt takes care of these fields. These are really nice fields, or a real nice field out here. I was really worried that we were going to come up here and be even delayed more to the rain.
It's
Sit up there in the sun.
nice place to be able to practice too. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, having having a little advantage to have a nice field like this.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Not having to worry about paying for field usage and whatnot, and wondering if you're going to get a good field or a bad field, or a field that some dog's been out there running around digging holes in, like some of the places we practice at.
Yeah.
We got Madeline Morrison up to bat, number 10.
So although I can't see, I'm getting harassed by my fellow friends and parents. The utility crew out in the left field maintenance building down the line there.
Oh yeah.
Which is normally where I watch the game from, but given the opportunity to get out of the wind, I took it.
All right, yeah. Yeah, Coach Dan, he saw me in the stand sitting over there, and of course I was in a pretty good spot where the wind's not really blowing. I usually sit behind those handrails of like a handicap spot, sit up behind those, and I tell you, it's pretty nice at first, and all of a sudden he goes, "Hey Tim, can you do me a favor?" And he's got that like look, like I don't want to ask you to do this, but I know you do this a little bit. And he's like, "It's out of the wind." It's like, "Heck yeah, of course." Number 10, Madeline Morrison at the plate.
Looks like defensively, Titans have the same alignment.
Always first strike from Journey. Madeline took a watch that to kind of get an idea of speed.
Yeah. My guess, we're not real big on clocking the speed, but my guess is Journey's getting close, pushing 60 now. There's a well-struck ball, center field. Wind's holding them up though.
Yeah, it is.
Routine play for that outstanding center fielder.
There you go. Must be your daughter, huh?
Yeah.
And we got Taylor Miner up to bat, which is my daughter.
Okay, here we go.
Number 5-0.
Maybe we'll get a daughter-to-daughter out here.
I know, right?
I hope your daughter.
Hopefully not.
I hope your daughter hits it very well to deep center field, and my daughter catches it. Well struck, good swing, and it is in play. Foul ball behind home plate, caught by the catcher, Jaylee Dressler.
Yeah, that's one thing as a parent, you get a little frustrated not, hey, watch that first pitch, get that first pitch and see what happens. And, but that's one thing about her. She's aggressive. She doesn't want to sit around and waiting. She wants to make something happen for her team. And unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes the first pitch you see is the best pitch you see.
Very, very true. She sat there and watched
ready.
all those first pitches be those strikes. So.
I do think Journey's thrown a first pitch strike to every batter so far, so she probably picked up on that. And
yeah, she saw that one up, but it was up high and outside a little bit. That's why it went up behind the catcher. Jordan, number 22, just hit a nice little lick into the left field line. Looks like she may get slide into second. Oh, stand up double.
Another good. I think that was the changeup again. They're really doing a good job waiting on that pitch.
We've got Bree up to bat, number 8. This girl, man, she is fast. And I've seen her, her little chili dipper into the infield, and somehow she ends up safe at first. It's just her speed is just amazing for her size and her build. She can put it over the wall, she can put it in the gap, and then she can lay down a bunt like that.
That is well done.
And just like that, we've got runners at. She's taking advantage, trying to get center field. Your daughter got there.
Yep.
And nobody.
We don't have anybody covering though.
Jordan, number 22, runs in. Nobody covers second. So of course Bree gets around your daughter. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Number 24 was doing a great job coming up from center field to cover at that second, and almost was going to get Bree out.
That was well executed. Really well executed there. We did not have the coverage for the pickle, so center fielder came in to cover second appropriately. I guess we decided we'd try to get the out, even if we gave up the run. But then, as we got in our pickle, we didn't have backup coverage at second.
Absolutely.
And you end up leaving base wide open.
Unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. You try to be aggressive like that. We got Riley Adams here at the plate now. She's one of our other pitchers as well. Ran off of a high-rise pitch.
Pitch got behind the catcher, so the runner advances to third.
So we're at a 1-0 pitch right now to Riley.
There's the ball to center field again.
That wind is killing it.
Yeah.
This is amazing. You get that ball that high up in the air in this wind, man, it's just going to just die. I remember we were playing, I think it was last weekend in Longview, and man, that wind was just hellacious on that Saturday. And
Yeah.
you'd see that ball like it was just going to go in the gap, and all of a sudden that ball get picked up into the air, and it's like, whoa, how did it just climb, 30 more feet, it looked like. But got 3 outs to a fly out to center.
Yeah, it looks like wind's blowing towards left, so
Yeah, it does.
the well-struck changeup to left, I think the wind helped that one carry, but anything to center and right, it's just gonna die up there.
Yeah, it will.
Let's see. Yes, I know it's got a lot to do here.
Yeah, you do. Might as well put that in front of you.
Let's see.
Number 12.
Well,
Down bottom.
thank you.
Looks like here, Addison George. She looks like she's got a pretty good swing on her warm-ups already.
Yes, she's
Some good form.
she's good batter. She's got great routine. Hard to shake her. You will notice that, good or bad, no matter what's going on, she'll follow the same procedure every single time, and it pays off big time for her. She's got really good opposite field power.
Usually at this age, you usually get that. They may change a hitting coach or whatnot, or they get into a different size bat, and also they go into a lull, a hitting lull, or hitting, problems, and then they get into their head and whatnot. When you see batters get up there and they're doing the same routine every time, like Taylor, man, when she's get to her pop and stop where she's supposed to make contact with that ball,
Yep.
it really helps to see that they're trying. Umpire got to clean up that plate.
Yep.
It's hard with these fields when they're a little damp. You get all that mud, and
Right.
you go across that plate, starts making a little dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, she does a good job. I think most of the batters on the Titans team do of trying to eliminate as many variables as you can. There's a pop
up
fly
behind.
right in front of home plate,
Oh Lord!
and it's stopping fair.
Oh, that's she calls it foul. Did she
Oh,
really?
wow.
That ball had just enough movement on that clay that it just played a little bit outside. Thank God Tinsley didn't touch it at all. That's just right there. Just shows you how that wind just played right above that plate, way up in the air like that. So we
All
got
that,
the-
and it ends up just a strike.
Just a strike, exactly.
That was a nice changeup.
It
Looks
was a little high enter.
Yep, a bit high.
Oh yeah, she have like a 5.0 GPA.
Oh, I don't have that info, but it wouldn't.
have that info
it would
either,
not
but okay.
surprise me. It would
Oh,
not
okay.
surprise-
See, our producer over here has actually got a screen that shows that stuff.
Oh,
I guess
oh,
they've already put in.
Okay,
So
yeah, that's great.
she's over here. Hey, talk about GPA.
5-0. Well, if it's 5-0, it's worth talking about because that's a whole point higher than what I previously thought was the highest you could have.
So he's going to be in there. Oh, Ella Burlage gets a ball flying out into foul territory just outside of left field, and
Yeah, all AP high level. I'm sure high level student to have a GPA like that.
that definitely was not me.
Yeah. Here's one of our 06s. This is the
Okay.
youngest player on the team, Gabby Cuellar. Lives out in Roanoke. Gabby has really, really made strides recently. There's a
There's
little.
that speed from Bree.
Yeah, look at that.
Being a shortstop, great shortstop. She's been a shortstop for us for a long time, and we still move them around from time to time. But man, she can get a ball like that. That's a good aggressiveness though with Gabby though. Hitting that ball, trying to take advantage of it. We just got a little bit on top, underneath it though.
Gabby had a huge game-winning hit against Impact Gold Team from Mississippi last week.
Oh, yeah?
It was tight 0-0 game when she came up. Lily Lambert's up now. Lily Lambert also a slapper, but she actually has a very nice full swing left-handed. So she's got a lot of tools in the kit.
Did she ever slap?
She does. In fact,
Okay,
looked like
okay.
she was making a slap approach there on the first pitch.
Yeah, she did too.
And I missed the first one. I think it's 2-0.
But I think she watched and it was out of the zone, so. You're good. You gotta let us know these things.
There's a little soft slap to third. Nicely played.
And Claire gets that ball, sucks that up in her glove, and gets it fired across the first.
That is another 1-2-3 inning for Timber.
See what I mean though? Like, holding still for enough time to work out.
Somebody got some dollars they want to throw at me.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
I earned my keep
This is a different
yesterday.
press box than I'd agreed to come into.
I earned my keep yesterday. I said, I got everybody here, and I'm not touching this. And if you want me to zoom in on your kid, you need to pay for it.
I know exactly. Gabby actually coming up to bat. She's actually a new player this season. Great little catcher. Good little batter on the right-hand side. She got some speed behind it too, man. It's funny when you try to get to know these players, try to hang out with parents and hang out with the players and whatnot. Sometimes you just don't get to all the time, and having a short time of getting started and getting to know the players and families. You become a whole family.
You do.
The team does become the family.
Yep, you really do.
And you're always learning each other and always learning our quirks and and always learning our definitely our positives. That's for sure.
And I'm like, this is very much. So then I'm thinking,
Another change-up from Journey that they
foul
had
off over the net.
waited on nicely. All right, so we have a few
Gabby.
Yep. Well, few substitutions on
Or might be
defense.
Gabriella. Might be Luna, yeah.
Lily Govea's in at third now, and Gabby Cuellar's moved to left field. Lily Lambert's in right field.
We got a first pitch strike out of being a foul ball, and then we got a high ball outside for a ball.
Got Adriana Mountcastle's in at second as well. Big swing there.
Good rise though. That's the reason why she was swinging. She thought that was coming to the zone. Got a 1-2 count.
Chasing.
Yep. Definitely an off-speed pitch too. She threw that faster rise a minute ago, and then she threw that a little slower rise right there. Set it just above her bat, and she was going for it. This is Ella Burlage. She plays volleyball as well, as you can tell with her size and her height. And this girl, man, she plays some serious stuttering.
Yeah.
Some serious volleyball as well.
So
Plays for
Ella,
the Frisco Flyers.
okay, Ella is a Prosper kid.
Yes.
This is my daughter, and they've run in the same circles on lots of different sports.
Oh, yeah.
Basketball
Okay,
as well,
okay, yeah.
and obviously softball. So I think I would call them acquaintances. I don't know if they know each other that well. And I think Ella's going to be going
in passing.
Yeah, I think we've got a new high school in Prosper. I think they're going to end up getting. They would be split.
Ella's pretty disciplined at the plate. It's she took that first pitch and fouled it off, but man, she takes that one right there, probably just above the strike zone. It looked like from the catcher's mitt, the way it looked.
I would assume.
Somehow she pulls out. She'll have an 0-2 count. She'll pull out a walk, or she'll pull out a good line drive. So another rise ball just up high of the zone. Yeah, it's funny when you see all these girls in the same uniform, and most of our girls are blonde, and they're
Yes.
they got average petite average figures typically, and then you see them all in the same uniform. Like, okay, who's that?
Who is it?
Okay,
Right.
What's the number?
I
Oh,
agree.
that is my daughter. Okay, that's what. A little
Hard
line
hit
drive
ball
to
to
third,
third.
and she gets it across to first for the out.
That was
Good
pretty
hit.
well struck. Yep.
Yeah. It's a good little backhand by number 4. What's her name again?
Lily Govea.
Lily Gobert.
Yep. Lily's got a strong arm over at third. She's actually a kid, got a lot of different skills. She has pitched, she has
Good.
caught, she has actually played all 9 positions, I'm quite confident, over the past year for us. So
We got Timber, number 7, back up to bat. She's a pitcher for Glory.
So we've got full schedule. I don't know if you guys have your whole schedule out for the summer, but this Titans team will be going to Top Gun in Kansas City, to I think Tulsa for a Tulsa Invitational, going to PGF out in Huntington Beach, California later in the summer. We'll be in College Station next week. I don't know if you guys will be there.
Actually, 07 Texas Glory is running a lot of tournament, or not running, but playing a lot of tournaments here in the DFW area. I think we're going to Oklahoma City one time this summer. There's a lot of stuff happening, and good catch for your daughter, sitting
Nice
field number
catch.
24 on the run to the wall. Good job. It's a well-struck ball there too, though.
I believe that's 3. Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
3. Timber Hensley actually lives in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
So just over the border. We won't hold that to her, but for me being an Oklahoma boy, I kind of like for that though. And my parents are listening, so they're from Claremore in the Claremore area. So of course they better say, "Son, you better say something about Oklahoma.
Okay.
You better not talk bad about us Okies. You are one."
So we're Michigan natives.
Okay. Okay.
Actually moving back here later this week.
Are you really?
Yeah, so I work for Toyota, and they have the big headquarters in Plano, but they have R&D centers in Ann Arbor.
Okay.
And so that's where I went to school, University of Michigan, and we'll be getting moved back there. But we're going to finish. We love this team. We're going to at least finish this season. So since we have so many out-of-state tournaments, we figured, well, what's the difference whether we fly from Texas there or
Yeah,
Michigan
exactly.
to there.
I mean, you're gonna be flying anyways to half those tournaments you're going to.
Yep,
So
yeah, so that'll be fun. She'll feel like a celebrity this summer. She's
I'm sure,
flying
yeah.
around all these various tournaments. So. Yeah, Timber
throw
really,
from Hensley.
Timber really has. She's got some good velocity on that pitch.
yeah, her mom was really ecstatic. And it was actually, I believe, at one of our tournaments recently where she ended up throwing 63. And it was at a practice in Rockwall. It was a little round robin that we put together over there, and it was amazing. She should be very happy hitting 63 miles an hour
Yeah.
already.
I mean, it's crazy that some of these girls, that's you see that speed in college, and here they
Yes,
are in
yes.
middle school. They're still. So we got Lily Govea up, who just made a nice play at third. Good line drive hitter.
Good cut for that first swing and a miss. Looked like a drop ball from here. Kind of hard to see if it's a really drop
Right.
ball, but she's got a nasty little draw ball though. I know that for sure. I'm usually sitting kind of right where the on deck circle is, typically on the fence line and watching swings, and I'm a big technical kind of guy, so I watch people's swings and whatnot, and I love seeing that frontal at bat and those swings and those eyes watching that ball. If they don't swing at it, they watch it all over the glove, and that's a good disciplined batter there.
Yeah, that was these pitches all have been close, but she's worked her way into a 2-1 count.
Mm-hmm. High ball, fishing for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think her dad's a fisherman. That might be why.
That could be. Could be. Her dad, Freddie, great guy, ex-Marine.
Oh, there's no ex-Marine. You're always
Oh, that's
Marine.
true. Very
Come on
true.
now.
Oh, rings are up on
nice
the outside.
She's got a little curve, man. You can see that movement, especially if you're sitting behind her or sitting behind the backstop. You're watching that ball. That's like a drop off like a drop curve.
And this is so we've got a illness today. So Coach Matt's got us a courtesy player here, and I wish I knew.
I just put it up for sponsors
Okay,
right
yeah.
now.
Wish I knew her name. I apologize.
Is there a number on her helmet?
Plays for Blaze DeVore.
Okay. Is it Lilia? No, it's Lily Govea.
No, I don't think so. We had to send in this
Okay.
stuff ahead of time, and we were
Yeah.
not expecting to have an illness today.
Man, I hope she's okay.
Look, we're missing Addison Duoni, number 7, who would be out there right now, one of our pitchers. So. Quick out there. I think that was 3 straight pitches. So fast I didn't even get it on the scoreboard, but I'll get the out.
It looks
2
like-
outs here.
Yeah, we got 2 outs. I was looking down at the umpire a minute ago. She was only holding up 2. Like, hey, it's only 2 strikes, but that was actually 3 strikes. 2 outs is what she was holding up.
Shortstop's up now. Emma Richard. Emma's a twin. Sister Ashlyn plays volleyball. Emma's one of our
Good cut for
absolutely
first strike.
plus defenders. You could put her anywhere and she'll get the job done for you.
That's good.
And quick, fast runner, and has really made strides with her swing. Tentative second swing there.
Yeah, but Timber's rise ball is really good. I mean, it's one of those deals where it looks like it's coming right that top of that strike zone, and you want it so badly, and then it peels far up and away from you. It's like, dang it,
I'll tell you, I don't know a lot about softball, but one thing I've learned as the girls get older is you have to be able to lay off that rise ball.
Absolutely.
If you start chasing and they're good with it, they'll just keep going up another inch or two and
yes.
another inch or two, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Absolutely. That third pitch just being outside the strike zone for just a little bit of a fishing there. Putting that over the chalk and a little change up hitting the dirt.
Good location
Behind
on
the
that
plate.
changeup.
Yeah, exactly.
Emma's back to even 2-2. It's all 2s.
Got
2
some
balls,
deuces.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So it is still 2-0. Glory 07 leading here.
Looks like we have a new catcher up, and number 12, I believe.
12, Addison
Number 12.
George. Yep, our other catcher.
All right.
We'll go back to. All right.
Looks like they might be changing pitchers as well. Number 30.
33. So this,
okay.
this is Olivia Bittner, Coach Matt's daughter. Got a good drop curve, pretty good change up. I wish, and I know she wishes as well, that she could throw it more consistently. Absolute fighter.
So Coach Matt has 2 daughters on the team? Is that right? Or?
No, so the one is a freshman at Maryland now, playing softball.
Oh, that's
at Maryland.
right.
Yep.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought Journey was his daughter.
Nope, that's Coach Ernie.
No,
So those
Coach
are-
Ernie, okay. Here, I'm getting on that. I'm like, man, this guy's got 2 daughters.
No,
What is
no.
he trying to do? Have some daughters to build a team or something?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah, they're actually playing Michigan. Maryland and Michigan are in a series right now, so
Yeah.
let's see what else we've got going on. Outfield is the same for the Titans. Gabby Cuellar in left, Olivia Kravchuk in center, Lily Lambert right. Looks like actually the lineups, or defensive alignment's the same with the exception of the battery. We've got Olivia Bittner pitching and Addison George catching.
Yeah, Olivia's that one I was talking about earlier. She's she can swing hard as all get out, put that sucker to the wall, and then she can sit there and run it out. Great slapper.
Yep.
When she first started the ball, she was righty
Okay.
batter.
Okay.
She could hit that ball great, and she had good hand-to-eye coordination, so she was put in the left side to be one of our slappers.
All right.
1-1 count.
1-1 count here. We've got the same. All 3 of our slappers were at one time right-handed batters. They all throw right-handed. There's one on round
Pulls
second.
over.
She is fast. Just beat her.
Second baseman knew how to be able to scoop that ball up and stay level and keep throwing without having to stand up to throw. It's always a good thing to see.
We do work on that dead foot, that throw, especially from second, right, where you don't have time to shuffle your feet with those slappers. You gotta have quick hands and get the ball out quick.
Hensley, number 2, up at the plate.
First pitch looks like it was a little outside, maybe a little low.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
This is Tinsley. She's number 2.
She's got herself in a 1-1 count here. Laid off the first one, but swung at the second.
Thank you. Man, that's the one thing about Tinsley. You see her in the dugout. She's in the opening of the dugout. She's sitting on the bucket. She's analyzing everything. And I was telling her the other day, I loved her passion. You know, sometimes when you see batters that get, PO'd at the plate, striking out or whatever, man, why did I swing at that? You'll see her, she'll bang that hand on that bat, but then right there, she puts it in the gap, in right center. So with Tinsley, she just has that analytical mind for the game. It's great to see at this age to see, man, she's going to have that now. You know what she's going to be when she's down the road in college, hopefully.
Oh, I mean, well, look at her 2 at bats today, right? So I mean, she had a 2-strike count in the first at bat, and to hang back on that changeup and get all of it off the wall, and then look at that, just takes what the pitcher's given her and goes opposite field with it.
Puts it where it's pitched.
Yep.
Now we got number 19 McKinley Man up to the plate. First pitch inside over the chalk line. And McKinley, man, she's throwing 60, 61 already as well.
Okay.
She's been throwing that for actually quite a while. It's crazy. I mean, a young girl was throwing 60 miles an hour already last season.
Wow.
And she's got one of those flip change-ups that
Yep.
you think is coming out, and she sells it perfectly. Fast body moving off that rubber, selling it like it's a and then she puts one in right center just like that. Has a great batting average, and then Tinsley's running over to third. But yeah, she's one of those pitchers, man. You think it's a fastball, and like next thing you know, that ball that just sit there,
Wow.
just stays level, and all of a
Stays
sudden
level,
drops
yeah.
right through the zone. It doesn't go up like some changeup do. Now we've got Claire. Claire Schreiner, number 14. We've got runners at first and second, and see what McKinley does here if she ends up trying to take second. At this level, you don't typically see very often is trying to steal. And that ball there being bunted down the third base line and just a bit foul.
Here's always the dilemma defensively, right? You got runners at the
Oh,
corners.
yes.
You only have one out. What do you do with the ball on the ground?
Absolutely.
Do you,
Squeeze it in.
yep. do you just make sure that run doesn't score? Do you play aggressively? I'd expect Titans to try to get the out at one.
And
Hard
just
ground
like
ball.
that, and good job. McKinley man sits there and runs right in front of the ball to create a little bit of distraction. So Claire gets a little shot just past the second baseman's glove, gets first, and then gets a stand up to second, trying to take a chance of throwing to third to try to get McKinley out. Brings in another run as well.
3-0 now on the board. Glory 07's got something cooking here. Not a lot of hard hit balls this inning, but they got runners on base, second and third, one out.
Jennings. Oh, really? My daughter, my oldest, I bet they both go to work with Bobby
Oh,
Buchanan.
Bobby Buchanan.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
So my husband is the clerk in high school. We have helped Jason.
Okay.
We usually in the back end where my daughter hits with
There's a bunt down.
Ooh, beautiful
Oh.
bunt down the third base line. And
Bobbled at third.
I apologize, getting a little distracted here. Madeline Morrison, that was a beautiful bunt for her. And we've got Taylor Miner up to bat.
Big opportunity here.
Taylor also, she plays volleyball and basketball and does a great job of trying to make sure she looks at every sport as something she does intensely. And we were just talking a minute ago about that, at the plate,
Yep.
doing your warm-ups and whatnot. And as you see here, she throws her hip forward just like Bobby Buchanan told her. You got the bases loaded. That was a good pitch. Oh, that was a good pitch.
Chance to do a lot of damage here. One out, bases are loaded. Counts 1-1.
Fouls that ball off. It was moving pretty good to go to the outside like that.
Yeah,
She
so-
saw that coming into the zone a little more, and she just got the end of the bat on it.
She can also really spin it. I again, like I said, we're not big on the radar gun here. My guess is 58 is about what she's topping out at now. Pop fly, that
Ball
might
looks like
drop.
It was deeper than what it was going to be,
Yeah.
technically.
Nobody's
there.
covering.
Bases. That ball looked like it was going to center fielder. And that sucker just died. And we got Jordan up to bat. Jordan's also one of our catchers. Deuces, number 22, Jordan Stewart. This young lady just moved in from, I believe, North Carolina.
Okay.
And good little player. She's quiet, sits there and analyzes everything too. It's my daughter was telling me how she tells you different things of different players. It's great to hear how they are always supportive of each other. And looks like that ball there was just a bit high.
A little bit
So
high,
we've got
yeah.
a 2-0 count here.
A little bit low
Low
there.
inside, yeah.
3-0. Titans need to find a way to get him out here.
She's really putting that ball in those good places just to get the strike. That one that was on my daughter, Taylor, that was just on that chalk line, but she must have just caught enough of that strike zone for the umpire to call that a strike. And you know, if she can paint those corners like that, get that ball at least to hit that corner of that strike zone.
Yep.
Really hurts the batters going, what? That was a strike. What? That wasn't a strike. That was a ball. But you know, it's what the umpire says. What goes,
That's
right?
exactly right.
Of course, the parents, you know, we all know that, you know, that was a wrong call. It's against
Right,
our daughters.
obviously,
Of course.
obviously.
Of course. So it looks like maybe even Jordan maybe catching. We got Hensley now running for Jordan right now.
Yep.
So Jordan getting on base. And we got Bree, number 8. Now Bree's originally from the Sulphur Springs area.
Okay.
So she lives in Royce City now. Will be playing for Royce City when she goes to high school. And that's going to die in the wind like that too, but it looks like your left fielder's right underneath it, tagging up and running the bases.
There we go. Well, that was well executed by the Titans.
Good catch, good throw.
Yeah, no way you're getting that runner at home. Tried to get the runner who was tagging and going to third, but just missed her. So we got 2 outs now.
You know, Bree is one of those ones, man. She gets a hold of that ball, it's gone. But she's also one that sack flies just like that.
Yeah.
You know, if there ever is an error, she's going to already be on base. We got Riley Adams here up to bat, number 12. Takes the first pitch and fouls it off into the backstop net.
Glorio 7 still got runners on second and third, 2 outs. They've got 4 this inning, 6 total now.
You know, her sister Kelsey Adams plays for high school, and she'll be going to Van Alstyne High School as well. Riley will, and Riley also, I believe, plays for a Glory team. Glory Nadine, I think it is.
There was that changeup that was just missed, but man, as
It's
these girls get better, in the box, you just have to have that off-speed pitch.
Absolutely.
Another one, just a little bit
high. Yeah. We got a 2-1 count now for Riley. Throws a fastball inside, just a bit too inside, it looks like, over that chalk line. He's trying to get a little catch of that plate, it looks like. And gets a good cut just over the shortstop's head. Hensley going over to third. Riley Adams will actually make it over to stand up to second.
They're stringing together some hits here this inning.
Yeah. We got number 5, Gabriella Luna.
Got a pinch runner in on second.
Yeah, Bree. Bree had just hit that fly out to left field. Got a little high outside pitch. Now Gabrielle will go for Prosper Rockhill Hill.
Okay.
Rock Hill.
New high school, yeah.
If I could, how do you put me on the mic when I can't even talk right? Thing is, I speak for a living, and here I am. Right?
You said last name Luna.
I'm sorry.
Last name Luna.
Last name
okay,
Luna.
So she was
my older sister.
Manny, her
Manny
dad.
Luna. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That's her.
I know Manny's active in the Prosper softball community.
Yeah, Taylor, number 50. She just came across the plate a minute ago. Her cousin played for Prosper High School, and when they won the state finals there,
Okay.
and for baseball, and he now plays for Northwestern State, doing really successful out there. We got Ella Burlage up again, number 25.
Bases are backloaded. Titans are really trying to get that last out and get out of here.
She Fouls off that pitch into the dugout, looks like. Looks like she had held that bat back a little bit too much. Looks like there's a little bit of an outside high pitch as well. She's trying to keep her form and her muscle memory there on her swing. That was a beautiful, looked like a beautiful changeup outside corner.
Ahead in the count, 0-2. I would not expect anything right down the middle for the next few pitches. Sure enough, there's one high outside. These girls are just all tremendous softball players.
Oh, yeah.
They all know it too, so again, I would not expect this pitch to be down the middle. It's a little bit low.
You know, your pitcher number 33, she could easily come in here and just throw a bunch of junk after this, you know, and get rattled.
Yeah.
And, you know, even though there's been a couple plays that could have happened better, of course, but, you know, you got a pitcher up there doing what she can to put the pitches where she's supposed to, and she's not getting as rattled. She's putting the pitches where she's supposed to.
Here's the big one right here. Ella's worked the count back full.
Full count. We were saying that last time she was at bat.
Yep.
Taking an 0-2 count and getting a walk out of it. That was a good pitch though for trying to fish for that strikeout, because that ball you can see was going to hit that corner of that plate and worked right into her legs, and unfortunately ended up being a ball for her. And we go to the back of the lineup, number 7, Timber Hensley. Let's see what she can do with bases loaded, 2 outs. Now, we were talking about her being from Oklahoma. It's Caddo, Oklahoma.
Okay.
First I was thinking Durant, because we've gone up to Durant a couple times to play some round robins that Glory's put together, and you know, we'd always go to her house to hang out. Pop fly right behind second. Looks like your right fielder's got the ball for the third out.
Caught by Lily Lambert on right field.
It was one of those reads where that ball was going up, and with it going down right field, that ball's going to go up and stay up, but it's going to peel back towards second, unfortunately, on her. She still kept creeping up on it correctly as a well-experienced outfielder, looks like.
Outfield's really stable for this team. Four girls rotate through, and it's basically been that way for a few years now. So, you know, when they're little, right? And it's like every ball to the outfield is an experience.
Oh, yes, you're like, oh, you're home, your fingers crossed.
Now,
in.
how times have changed. I think if you were to ask Titans parents, we'd be saying, hit every ball to the outfield.
Of course, of course, right?
That's where we want them all going. So, looks like a new pitcher.
Yes, this is Riley Adams. This is that number 12 I was telling you about. She pitches, plays first. She goes to she'll be going to Van Alstyne High School. So we also changed our catcher out to number 22, Jordan Stewart.
Titans are back to the top of the lineup. So my daughter, Olivia Kravchik's coming up. She's a crazy, fierce competitor. So she runs cross country, plays basketball as well. In fact, cross country, only one girl's ever beat her. There's a girl from Highland Park.
Oh, yeah.
So if that girl's not there, she wins. She gets first. And if that girl's there, she gets second.
So we're hoping and praying she's not there.
Yeah. So whenever we see, and this girl from Highland Park is ridiculous. So when we see Highland Park at the cross country meets, we're like, oh, well, second place is coming.
Right.
And you can kind of tell, built like a runner, right? So she's about 5'3", probably 90 pounds, and really strong for her weight. But she can just run, and then plays point guard on the basketball team. So she was 7th grade athlete of the year, Rogers Middle School. I don't know if they'll give that out in 8th grade or not with COVID, but she also has a 5.0.
Come on, Dad, don't shortchange her.
5.0 GPA. It's, you take it for granted.
Oh,
off the
good
ground.
try on Claire. It's a good little slap there to the third base line.
She gets slapping lessons from Narelle Dixon Gregory. Played at
Okay.
Oklahoma and was first-round draft pick in the NPF, National Professional Fast Pitch League.
Yeah.
Now she's a Red Bull
Oh, okay.
representative, but works with slappers in the area.
Yeah, that last slap she just had there, I know I felt all of a sudden I felt like I was coming back towards you because you're
Yes.
sucking in so much air. Like,
Get it on the
don't
ground,
catch it,
right?
don't catch it, Claire.
Get it on the ground.
Just outside for a ball. So now she's going to be doing a 2-1 count. Riley's really good about painting those corners. I know I said it. You always seem like you try to say the same thing about all pitchers, but Riley's one of those ones that does have one of those changeups. It just makes you for a slapper, it's real hard to get out of that box. You can't hit that ball,
Yep.
and it ends up being a strike.
Yep.
She can also throw that ball in the 60 range as well, and she has that movement as well as as what I've heard from college coaches say. I want to see a pitcher always throw the same body movement with a pitch, whether it be a changeup, whether it be a rise, whether it be a fastball, or anything. I don't want a batter to know what what she's about to pitch.
Yeah.
So,
Well, looks like
unfortunately, walks.
work to walk there. By the way, Olivia's playing with a broken finger. She's broken a bone
Oh, man.
for 3 straight years.
Oh, jeez Louise.
But she wants to play through it, so she's out there with a broken
Good.
hand. Bree Williams up now.
So, how did she get the nickname Mooks?
That's a good question. You'd have to ask Marcus or Dad, but you will hear them.
Okay.
Way to go, Mooks!
Yeah.
Bree's come just so far with her slapping, and I'll tell you what, I mean, really the sky's the limit for her with her speed. This is what we want. That's
like
going to be
that.
close.
Looks like she
Just missed the tag at second, so stolen base for Olay, they call her. Olivia
Olay?
Yeah.
So when she gets to college, she's gonna have that sound. Olay,
Olay, Olay, that's
olay.
exactly right. The other nickname for her from the coaches is CJ. They call her Coach Junior. She really is softball IQ, as Coach Matt would say.
That's good.
It's like off the charts. So
That's good. That's real good.
good pitch there.
To have a player like that has that IQ is hard to find sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
To always
shares
be
it.
into it.
And shares it, right? I
Yes.
mean, she helps keep everybody organized, especially in the outfield. And good kid.
So we've got a 1-1 count. Oh, that was 1-2 count. Looks like that last. She was trying to peel off when she was swinging the bat to that pitch. That pitch was just outside. It was going to be a ball.
Yep.
But he was fishing really good with that pitch and got the 3 strikes.
Those slappers, the thing they tend to do is open up too early. It's hard
Yes.
to you got to stay closed all the way through that approach, and that's exactly what happened there. Was Bree opened up a little early and wasn't able to reach that outside corner.
First pitch high inside.
That one's right down the chute.
So 33 was pitching. Israel's pitcher right now. Now
Yep.
she's up to bat. She's a lefty.
She also has tremendous power.
I was just thinking that her arms, her legs, you can just tell with the batter typically by when they grab the bat and they're swinging that bat. You can tell when they have that power usually by their form or by their arms.
You know what? Short to long in a swing and slow to fast, right? That's
Yes.
And she
Yes.
has both of those things, so she gets really good extension of the barrel, and this ball just shoots off of the bat when she gets a hold of it. Whoops! Got to hold on to that bat though.
Going to start calling her Hamilton now. Throwing bats everywhere. Come on now.
That's a.
Oh, that was a third strike.
Yep, another strikeout.
Okay. That is one thing about Riley Adams. Her ball does move. Sometimes when it may not be the speed that she may want it to be, but it actually spins. It actually moves. And just like that one right there, it looked like it was peeling on the outside of her. Couldn't get to the ball. Still got 27 at second base still.
Yep.
Keeping her there.
Yeah, the girls are. You used to also see your fast players take third all the time, but the catchers are too good now. It's
exactly. Foul that one over the net into the stands. I was going to say a minute ago about Jordan. She just missed that throw down just a little bit. She's got a good arm. You know, when we talk about looking at catchers, you want, typically a lot of coaches are, typically look for those strong,
Right.
burly-looking catchers, and man, Jordan behind the plate, she doesn't look like that strong, burly catcher, but she has that throw. She has that strength that just you get a little surprised about.
Yep.
You don't see like a burly girl there, but you see an amazing catcher after you watch her play for a while.
Yeah, no, she's a slender-looking athlete for sure. Journey's in, battling. She's battling.
Oh yeah,
Trying to get a run on the board here.
falling off another one in the net.
If she can get something into the outfield, I would bet my money on Olivia scoring.
So we made a little change in the outfield for 07 Texas Glory. We got McKinley Mann in left field right now. O still in center and Taylor Minor still in right. Trying to fish a little bit more to that outside high corner. Just outside for a ball. So we got a full count now, 3-2.
And Titans parents coming through. So you asked the question about Bree's nickname Mooks.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
not
good.
surprisingly, I got a text roll in.
Right.
Marcus's favorite MLB player, Bree's dad's favorite MLB player, Mookie Betts.
Okay,
from the LA
okay.
Dodgers, so.
Yeah. Well, she gets a walk out of that. Good at bat.
That's thanks to Nikki Williams, Bree's mom, for that background info. She's our, by the way, Bree's mom is our team running coach.
Ah.
Informal.
Okay,
But,
informal.
she is a track expert and always giving the girls feedback on how to move faster on the base paths. Jaylee Dressler's up now. Jaylee was catching to start the game.
So we got two count. So we got.
2 balls?
I think we got 2 balls. Yeah, 2 balls, 0 strikes. Got 2 outs right now. We got runners at first and second.
It looks like this miss, when she misses on the rise ball, it's consistent, just a little bit high and a little bit outside
Yeah,
these right-handed
yeah.
batters. But yep, there it is again. 3-0. Titans are trying to battle back here, see if they can get the bases loaded and get some runs in.
Three-0 count. I'm sure she's gonna have to throw something down the middle, something for a strike, and she does. 3-1.
Even that has changed over the years, right? That they can do that now.
Yeah.
You used to be.
You're hoping and praying for a strike now.
Just throw it down the middle, and you had about a 25% chance of that happening. But now it seems like it's about 75% chance. So.
Yeah, we always give her mom a hard time. Her mom, Kara, she
Oh, there's a well-hit ball,
well-hit ball
into
over
the
the left
gap and
center.
left. We got a run on the board. Jaylee Dressler coming through with a big line drive into the gap and left.
Yeah, we give Kara her Riley's mom a hard time because Riley's always, when she's pitching and she's not satisfying mom. You definitely know who mom is in the stands. Love you, Kara, if you're listening. We got number 8, Adriana Mountcastle.
Adriana Mountcastle was
Okay.
up.
Was she the one playing third a minute ago?
Nope, that was Lily Govea. So
Govea, okay.
Adriana was at second.
Okay.
And like I said, first time up I mentioned just a really, really strong kid. A lot of bat speed. Wow, comes through.
Gap
with a-
shot
yeah.
between shortstop.
We're going for 2 here. Jaylee Dressler gets home from second. Adriana moves from first to second on the throw home.
So we got an 8-3 scores here right now. 2 outs. It was a good 2 outs hit right there for a double.
Got a little mountain meeting here for Glory. Still got a comfortable lead, but just want to regroup, make sure everyone focuses on the next play. Addison George looks like coming up for the Titans. Frisco kid.
Hey, we better talk about that 5.0 GPA
5.0
too.
GPA.
5.0.
Yes. Yep. Last name George, nickname Georgie.
Is that we got to make some mafia terms?
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
Georgie.
Uh-huh. You have to say it with your Italian accent.
Yes. Get over with our little mound meeting here and get ready for this first pitch. Georgie.
Glory's still in control, but things change quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, first pitch hits the outside corner.
Well, that's how softball go, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think we were up 7-1 last weekend, and we thought we were cruising. We thought we'd give someone else an opportunity on the mound, brought them in, and they were cold, and they started piecing together some stuff, and all of a sudden it's 7-6, right? And we
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
One little pop out in foul territory to first base for Addison. Ends the inning for the Titans, but they do get 3 on the board. It's 8-3 now, Glory.
And it looks like 33 is still going to be pitching, looks like.
Yep.
Okay.
Liv still on the mound.
Yeah, as a pitcher, that always, coming through an inning like that, having so much, so many hits or maybe walks, that says a lot of faith in your coach or in your player that the coach is leaving you in and letting you play the next inning as well. They just sometimes, like what you said a minute ago, that's how softball go.
Yep.
And it's sometimes you got to allow your players to battle through it, and once you finally get third out, you bring them in, you talk to them a little bit, and really shows a lot of faith there.
Well, as you get older, gain some sense of perspective.
Right.
Sometimes you're doing well and things aren't working out for you.
Uh-huh.
And that was last inning. I can't say that Liv pitched poorly. They put some good swings on the ball at the right time.
Absolutely.
And
Just like
sometimes you're not pitching great and things are going great for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you just never know. You just got to keep battling, go out there, and always move forward, right? Stay focused on the next pitch, on the next play. You can't let it bother you.
Absolutely. Have a good one. So we got Olivia Baird back up to the plate, our lefty slapper in the second hole, starting us off this inning. Now, a lot of these girls were like I said, were from Sulphur Springs or Mount Vernon, and then of course you become a select ball team, and all of a sudden you got all these players from all over the place, from Oklahoma or the DFW area, and spread all over Prosper and Frisco and Rockwall, and it's it's funny when you start going into high school and maybe you change a team in select ball, you get all these different friendships you start seeing all over the place, and you see those conversations at first, between the runner and the first baseman.
Yep. So true. Let's see what we've got for Titans. Looks like similar defensive alignment, with the exception of Olay is out, sitting now, and we've put Bree, who started in left and then sat out back into center. Foul ball. Good cut on the first pitch there. Just foul.
And you can see, like with Olivia's swing, how she can put that ball down that third baseline. Unfortunately, that was just out in the foul territory, and as you see, your left fielder's already moving hard over to that line. But she's also one that she can sit there and go, okay, I see my defense, and I see y'all made that shift. I'm going to pull this ball over to the right side now.
I have seen her hit gap shots in the right center. When you think
from experience, huh?
Yeah, you think you got your alignment proper, that something's going to go to the left side, and
oh yes.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it got her on the wrists.
That girl's taking some shots to the head with the softball. When you're slappers, you expect those rise inside balls to hopefully stay inside, but not inside to a helmet. But man, that girl she's taking that helmet off a few times, or the pitcher's taking the helmet off of her.
We've had our slappers have had their fair share of knocks to the helmet as well.
Yeah. Be ready for that. Well, it looks like Tinsley, number 2, coming in for a first pitch hit, pop fly to the right center.
First time she has not successfully reached today.
No. We got McKinley man number 19 up. She'll be going to Rockwall High School, her and Taylor, but right now she's in 7th grade. She's one of the ones that, she's an 07 player, but she's actually in 7th grade right now. Oh, ouch. Poor pitcher.
All right, so that, if you didn't pick it up on the video, that was a steal of second on the throwdown. The catcher
Just
hit
a
the
bit
pitcher
off.
in the arm.
Yeah, just a bit off. I took that sucker right into the right arm tricep.
You
Hopefully she'll give us some pitches here in a minute, because
Hit
that
the-
was right in that right arm.
hit the right person, though. I suspect that no matter how it feels, it will not affect Olivia.
That's good. Sounds like a tough girl for sure.
In all the action, I did not catch whether that was a ball or a strike.
That was actually a ball. McKinley was going for the ball, and she saw it was outside for just trying to bunt it, and got the steal for Olivia. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's still Olivia. I'm sorry. I thought maybe I was like, why would they change her out?
Right.
She's one of the
She's
fastest
fast.
runners on the team. And that one goes again. Like I was saying a minute ago, those players sometimes there's like McKinley. Thank God she wears a blue headband, Nike headband, and then Olivia can look like Riley, and it's shot.
Okay.
Get back to third. Almost
That was-
for a double play there.
Wow, that was well struck.
Yeah, it
that was
was.
one of the hardest hit balls of the day.
We got Claire up to bat now, number 14.
So as a parent of a slapper,
Crystal Wakeland?
tell me, does Olivia, who's on third, does she have the full arsenal? The chop slap, the half slap, the power slap?
She really does.
Yeah.
She's, I think now she's probably 2 years now into slapping, and for her to be as efficient as she is at the plate with the slap, it's she's doing good at it.
Yeah.
We've seen her put it down the third base line. We've seen her put it to the fence. You've seen her pull, like I was saying a minute ago. She could pull that ball down the right field line, and end up at third easily. You know,
Yeah.
especially playing off a wall like here at Denton Ryan is. You hit that corrugated section of that steel, and that can go a totally different direction. The next thing you can almost get an infield in the park home run with her speed. And Claire, she can hit that ball just like that,
Just
to
like
right
that,
center.
yeah.
Nice little shot.
Oh, Bree chased it down.
There you go.
Thankfully.
Chasing that ball down. Oof. Almost could throw her out at first there. Making the decision to hold back though. Good little shot for Claire. Now we've got number 10, Madeline Morrison up to bat.
Those are two hard hit balls in a row. Bree did a nice job in center field, preventing that from getting past her.
Yeah.
Glory did score a run there, but held the runner to first.
Madeline's from Fairfield, so she drives 2 hours pretty much every practice and almost pretty much every tournament.
That's some dedication.
So she does live on a farm, yes. She has to go to Waco for batting lessons and does that every week diligently and disciplined to get those batting lessons in. Madeline and Taylor, my daughter, she definitely look a lot alike when you have those red undershirts like that. That's why I wasn't quite sure until she turned around and I saw her number. I didn't know if she was at second now or at right field.
There's a clean steal of second there.
Good
Oh,
steal.
got the sliding mitt on out there, whoever's on second.
A good cut. Trying to fish for the out.
Well played by Emma.
Got the third out.
Off the short hop there.
You know.
Short.
Trying to get her to make a decision to tag her out instead of throwing her down at first.
End
So
of
now-
5, yeah. We got 9-3 on the scoreboard. Looks like,
Matt getting out to work, huh?
yeah. That's the end of the game, I guess.
End of the game, 9-3, 07 Texas Glory. A little whoop whoop for my team.
Yeah.
Sorry for yours.
No. Hey, it happens. It happens. That was I think, relatively well played game. I can't think
Really
of
was.
many errors. Titans threw the ball around a little bit that inning. The Glory scored 6, but I don't think it cost us much runs. So I think that you guys just beat us. So congratulations.
Thank you. Those girls are out there to play ball, and they play hard, that's for sure. There's times, just like any team, though, you can come out to play, or you can come out to,
Yeah.
not do something.
Right.
So, we got the better end of it today, and I know that y'all have a great coach. I've always heard a lot of things about Matt. Y'all definitely go around the country playing some serious ball, that's for sure.
Yep. He's we're lucky to have him. He's got the right perspective too, which is nice.
All right,
Well
so
done, ladies.
we've got Timber and Tinsley in here. Go ahead, Stanley.
Oh gosh.
Well, Timber is number 7 of our pitching of 07 Texas Glory. Of course, I bragged about you a little bit about your pitching and how you move the ball really well. Did a really good job out there. And I know, I can't remember your name.
Todd, yep.
Todd
One of the
Titans.
Titans' parents. Great
Yeah.
job, good pitching.
Thank
We
you.
got Tinsley, our catcher here, that started off catching for us. Girls, how'd you feel about the game? Of course you won, but how'd you feel about it as far as fundamentally playing the game?
Good. I think we hit really well. We were really driving the ball where they pitched it,
Yeah.
and our defense was very solid.
Yeah. You had said that a minute ago about, you took the pitch where it was pitched and you stood over the right center and got on. So, we were bragging about you, how you have a disciplined, analytical mind of the game, Tinsley. And tell us about why you do that.
Get on base.
Yeah, of course, right? A lot of people don't realize, hey, I want to take that ball. I want the perfect pitch. But you're never always going to get the perfect pitch, especially at this level. And Timber, you know that being a pitcher, playing the game and getting those pitches down there where you want them to, put and get the out at. So how long have you been pitching, Timber?
Since I was 7, so math.
Just a couple of years.
Yeah, 5
Okay.
6 years.
Yeah. So as far as pitching, your mom was a little bit proud you hit 63 a while back.
Mm-hmm.
That's always good to have, right? So what do you do in order to get to that point in pitching?
A lot of weights.
Yeah.
Doing weights and training. I pitch about 3 times a week to keep it going.
Yeah, so a little discipline throughout the week. Huh?
Yes.
So it's not just about going and practicing the weekends. Yeah, it's for anybody watching, any maybe young girls that y'all maybe girls may be looking up to y'all. It's one of the things as far as being disciplined. How much catching lessons do you do, Tinsley?
I don't catch. I do CrossFit. I
Okay.
stay in shape.
Okay, all right.
So Tinsley, I got
CrossFit.
I want to go through your first at bat with you, the one off the wall in left field. So you had 2 strikes on you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that changeup was coming? Because that's Journey's best pitch, and you absolutely crushed that.
I
thing.
saw it come out of her hand, and I told myself before I hit it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait on it and
Yeah.
drive it.
I mean, amazing job. That's probably the hardest hit ball off Journey's changeup that we've seen so far this year. So that was well done.
Thank you.
Really well done. The pitching, Timber, outstanding.
Thank
so
you.
We did not get on the board against you. I don't remember when we played you guys a few weeks ago if you were pitching or not, but you were on it today. So
Thank you.
Really well done.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, girls, what kind of advice do you have for maybe anybody that's watching right now? Usually, probably, more than likely, I'm sure parents are watching that can't be watching. But if you had little girls watching here today, Timber, what would you be saying to them?
To stay focused on softball. Like, I would work hard throughout the week, so you're good on the weekends.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and stuff, just make sure you focus on softball.
Yeah. So where's your dream to go play ball for?
OU.
Oh, you? Okay. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, you live in Oklahoma and everything. I was hoping you'd say like OSU or something like that. I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
Tulsa?
Or Tulsa, yeah. So Tinsley, what would you say to young ladies that may be watching right now?
Work hard and have fun.
Okay. Yeah, the having fun part is one of the things that I think some girls get so caught up with. They think it's a job, and when it becomes a job, right, it's kind of almost over, right? You don't want it to be a job. You want to enjoy the game, and I think so many players at times think it becomes a job.
Well, I think since it's probably mostly parents listening, parents need to understand it.
Yes,
it needs to be
absolutely
fun too.
more.
Kids will not. They want to do what's fun. If the parents make it fun and make the environment fun, and the coaches make the environment fun, it keeps the kids wanting to work hard and come back.
Absolutely.
So we can tell from watching you guys that that's the environment that you're playing in, and it makes us as parents happy to see. So hats off to both of you.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Tinsley, what would you say to young ladies that were maybe watching today, and what would you say to them today if you could give them any kind of advice?
The same thing. Have fun and work hard.
Yeah. And where do you hope to? What's your dream school hope to go play for one day?
I'd say OU.
Yeah. I think everybody's going to say OU. You know, when you win a few championships
Or-
like that, it kind of happens like that. That's
I
why they
think-
play the way they play today or this week.
I think that you both should consider the University of Michigan.
I don't know why he's saying that because where he's
having
from.
gone there, a good softball program, good academic
great
institution.
program, right?
Yeah, great program.
Yeah, so I know Oklahoma's the best, but I'm just while I have you here, just think go blue, okay?
Absolutely. So as far as catching Tinsley, I've watched you for quite some time now, and I've told you multiple times that I love your focus, I love your discipline. Why are you so focused in the dugout? when you're in the dugout? I've noticed that. I've seen your analytics almost.
Well, whenever I'm not catching, it's my job to help my defense. So I'm going to do as much as I can as possible to help my defense ball, even if I'm not playing.
That's great to hear. I mean, that's definitely one of those things. If you can't watch the defense and you can't watch the pitcher as well when you're not up, you're not going to know what's going to happen when you go up to bat, right? Mm-hmm. Timber, you're the same way. You go out there, you watch the pitcher. I've heard you say things to the girls in the dugout. Hey, she's doing this. Hey, she's throwing this. Because you're a pitcher, you see that movement. Why do you do that?
I try to help other people out as well. So if I have a bad at bat, they can have a better at bat to keep us going.
Good. Good to hear.
Who we got back here? Good
That's my daughter. She's probably just waiting for me.
Get in here. Well, I mean, it's the first time I got a chance to see you guys play in a competitive environment. Super impressed.
Thank you.
And I think that's really what it's all about. Let's just let you guys play, and as you move up the ladder, we're here to help. But, send out a bunch of tweets, send out a bunch of notes talking about the program, but more importantly, just keep working on your game, okay?
Yes, sir.
Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Every game.
Well, there you go. We'll see you guys out there in the next one, all right?
Yes, sir.
Congrats,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the help. Oh, my God. Signing off, game one.
Almost right at noon time. We just started a game here between 07 Texas Glory. My name is Tim Miner. I'm a father of one of the players for 07 Texas Glory.
And my name is Sal Kapik, father of one of the players for Texas Glory Nadine 07 South.
So far, we're already in halfway into the first inning. We've already gone 3 up, 3 down. 07 Texas Glory is now